I mean this, what you're doing now, when you're teaching, is what I'm wondering. We start Monday. St. John starts Monday.
Right.
And I like your idea that without my lecture, my comments are going to be recorded, and the kids can look it up. But I don't know how to do that.
If you're in WebEx or if you're in Zoom, you can record it automatically. And so it's just about pressing a button. And then the trick is going to be sharing that with all the students. Right. So I haven't done it, but what I'll do is I'll make a point of doing it on Wednesday so that I can share that. The first week, just like face-to-face, is kind of a gimme. You know, we can make some mistakes. Students aren't going to be there. There's going to be all these things that happen. So for me, it's not as pivotal in some ways to record, because you should be doing orientation stuff. You should, if we're talking about remote, you're doing orientation stuff, you're going over the syllabus, etc. And you might do a little lesson on, for me, I'm going to do the foundation of marketing. But it's not the end of the world if you don't record it. So the point I'm saying, Bob, is that I will record it, I'll go through the motions, and then I'll be able to share that back with you if you don't figure it out on your own.
Okay, well, I'm going to be on Cisco WebEx.
Yep.
Does that mean I'm being recorded?
Yeah.
I know they have a record function. You just have to find it.
Yeah, I used it in all my lectures. I recorded and then uploaded on the OneDrive and then share the link in Blackboard.
Yeah. By the way, just so you all know, I sent an email to our provost this morning, and I asked him very nicely to consider hiring a couple more IT people and like a slew of student workers just to be in a support role for all the faculty and students, because they did extend the IT hours from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. So Monday through Friday, but there's absolutely no one available on the weekend, which I think is a disaster. Go ahead, Bob.
I was on with IT yesterday, 1 hour, listening to a recording. I found out later in the day what I was asking them, I did not need to know. What I was ready to ask, I never got them, but I got by because I didn't need the information. So it was pretty frustrating.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I couldn't get through to them either. They said it was a 100-minute wait, and to give them my phone number and they would call me back, and I never got a call back.
No,
and I have issues. I mean, I'm putting things in, and I realized that I needed to change. I put the wrong syllabus up, and I need to delete it, and I can't figure out how to delete it.
Okay. Debbie, you did it in Canvas?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll demonstrate that here, how to delete that, if that helps.
Yeah, because I want to edit, and I edited it, so now I want to put it back up, but I can't get rid of all the ones, when you click it and then it comes down at the bottom of the page?
Sure.
How do I get rid of all those things down there?
Okay, so I'm going to go through, I'm going to add a couple things, and then I'll subtract, and I'll do something.
Okay.
Okay, so right now you see that there's week 1, and I'm going to create a page. Okay. Tell me if you need me to slow down. I'm just trying to get through it. So the page name would be week 1 introduction.
Okay. The page like an item in Blackboard, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Now you're going to test me on this, Lucic. I haven't used Blackboard in this way in a while.
Because I'm just trying to figure out what you are doing. And I just learned Blackboard this summer. All this, I already created 14 modules with the content, etc. Yes.
I don't know why they had you do that. That's nutty.
Yeah.
All right. So you create the page, and now you go into it. And it's a little weird that you would create it and then you have to edit it. But you create it, and then you click on edit. Mm-hmm. And in the introduction, so week 1 introduction, this is the intuitive part. This is the easy part, in the first week. And I'm going to just borrow from my course blueprint.
Okay. And I borrowed from OTA.
Yep.
Like those pages.
So I just copy and paste. I mean, that's the whole point.
But you cannot do that in Blackboard. It's tricky.
Well, I guess this is a little bit better. And I'm not going to make it all pretty, but I'm going to create a couple things. I'm going to embed a video. Let's see if it lets me. This will be kind of fun to test out. Upload, record media. Let's see if Zoom blocks it. I'm going to record right here. It might take over. Can you guys still see me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you see me twice now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm going to try to record. Hopefully it doesn't knock me off of Zoom.
Okay,
But I'm just going to have fun with it for a second.
okay, this is like a screencaster.
Yep. Hello, everyone. This is Professor D, and welcome to the first week of your course. You're going to learn all about marketing. Don't be afraid. It's going to be okay. Some of you have a lot of experience with marketing. Some of you are just aficionados and experts and all that. But we're going to try to have some fun, and I'm going to try to teach you something you don't already know. So buckle up and get ready, and make sure that you read all of the content and check your email often. See you soon. Okay. So were you able to see all that?
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, this is like fantastic.
Yeah, I discovered this in the middle of
I'm doing Screenomatic, embedding a file. Oh my God. Oh,
Yeah,
this is
so
so
easy to
simple.
do the video right there. I had no idea.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to ask if university will give me that empty shell so
Yep.
I can just play for the future classes, because I don't think I can do simultaneously, but I need to like a practice. This is like fantastic.
Yeah, I was really excited when I figured it out. Now you can see it on the screen. It's automatic. So instead of recording in YouTube and then uploading and then embedding a link,
Right.
it's much easier.
Yeah.
So there's my fun video, and obviously I could add a little bit more. So I'll say, make sure to read this important.
Right. That's why I was so jealous about OTA courses. It was so like nice, organized, designed.
Yep.
These videos, okay.
They just didn't have enough tech support to follow it. That was the problem.
What about, can you pause and continue again, Damien?
Can I post what?
When you are recording, can you pause and continue again?
I can try in the next one. So let's
you
remind me
don't
when we
know.
go into the next module. I'll try to do that. So what I'm going to do here, let's see. I'm going to find, and this is an example. Can you see my login?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to find an article. Let's see. Marketing in the COVID era. And I'm not going to really vet this the way that I normally would, but here's just a very basic article. Hopefully it doesn't have a whole lot of pop-ups. But, so this is decent. Companies must define who they are. Okay, so this is a good article that could prompt a conversation. So I'm going to stop it because it's, yeah, of course it's got to pop up. Oh, here it comes. Okay. So getting rid of it. Now I'm going back to here. Okay. So make sure to read this important article about COVID marketing for your initial discussion. And so basically I just highlight the link and I go up here to the link.
Yeah. Okay. This is similar to Blackboard.
Yeah, they all borrow from each other anyway, so.
Yeah. No, but this is like very sophisticated. I mean, no comparison with Blackboard, but again, there are similarities, like an advanced version, yeah.
Good,
Yeah,
well, I'm
I
glad
love
it's close enough. So this is, I'm gonna use the same link, but I'm just, the way that I organize it, how about I do this a little bit different? Make this, read this, okay.
So the way you did that was you highlighted the link on your page. Then you went to the thing at the top of the box. You clicked on that, and then you went down to the word link and you clicked on that.
Yep.
And that was it?
Yeah.
You didn't have to right click or command or this or that or anything. That was it.
No.
Oh God. Just Ay, ay, ay.
It's-
Okay.
Damien,
Yeah.
when we took the course, you said with Canvas, you don't use Zoom.
So WebEx is the primary discussion platform for video, which is okay. I'm going to use WebEx throughout my course. And again, going back to what Tamara said, you don't want to have students 1 week going on Zoom and then another week going on WebEx and then going back. You want to get them used to something. And I think, for OTE, you guys were used to Zoom because I use Zoom, for all of our office hours.
The same link. And by the way, the same link for all recurring meetings. It's easier. And then you just include the link there. It's easier. Yeah.
Right. So I'm going to use WebEx. I mean, you can use Zoom if you want, Bob, but it's not as integrated into what.
Yeah, no, I don't want to. I just wanted to clarify that.
The only difference they said about WebEx and Zoom was that WebEx can't do the groups. So if you wanted breakout groups, we just learned that one today. Zoom can do it, but the classrooms, if you're going into the trenches, they're only really supporting WebEx. So it's kind of like a catch-22. If you're going to do, I guess if you were going to do groups and you were going to do it from home, you could do Zoom, but then, like you said, you're going to confuse them. So,
well, you might have made my decision for me, Debbie, because if I can't do I just assumed that WebEx could do breakout rooms, but if they can't, because if you have over 30 students.
Are you sure the WebEx? I can search now.
Okay.
So I can offer some experience in this because we have actually practiced this. Sorry to interrupt. WebEx, the app itself, just WebEx does not do breakout rooms. There's something called WebEx Training, which is a different app that does do breakout rooms. It doesn't do them quite as well as Teams, as Microsoft Teams or Zoom.
Yeah.
Your mileage may vary, but just the thing that you've used to do WebEx calls with won't do breakout rooms. But if you've got a WebEx subscription, this thing called WebEx Training does.
One of the professors that we were in the meeting with this morning said that was a horror. She said, "Don't do the training, whatever you do." It
is a horror. We decided to use Teams.
Yeah. So Damien, you might want to rethink this one. I don't know.
I have a little bit of homework to figure out, which is going to work, because I might, as long as nobody gives me any issue, I might just say, look, I have a pro account for Zoom. Yeah. It's probably going to be easier for me to just use that. But some schools, and again, there's a lot of schools out there and they all approach this a little bit differently. Some of them are hardcore, you need to use the school's platform, even if it's terrible. But I'll try Microsoft Teams since we are a Microsoft school. But with that feedback about WebEx, I'm not really jazzed about it. Because with 40 students, I absolutely have to break them up into groups. It just makes a whole lot more sense. So I'm going to go back to this. So you have the first week discussion, and it's not as clean as what it'll actually become, but this is just how I'm going to break it up. And so you have the first week discussion. You have, right in the same page, I could, first week assignment. One of the types of assignments that I like to do is what's called a work in progress paper. So I'm just going to write this out. You will also write a work in progress. Sorry. Paper. WIP. It's called the WIP. About marketing in your own life. I'm keeping it very general right now, but I'll provide a whole lot more, descriptive information. And I'll say, 1-page paper, single space, 12-point Times New Roman font, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But what I can do, this is the fun part. I'm actually going to open up a new page. I'm going to show you exactly how I create it. So this is the assignments page. And all I have to do is press plus on the assignment. Can everybody see that?
Uh-huh. What did you press?
If it's not allowing me, actually, why is it still, I got the spin of death right up here.
Oh, I know. Oof.
So it's, for some reason, it's.
Maybe if you hit the assignments in the box, the word assignments in the box.
No, this is the right one. It's just, it's waiting. Oh, it's waiting for the cache. There it is. There we go. All right, so create new. So I'm going to write, oh, by the way, this is my way of managing all my assignments. I letter them. So all of my assignments are A. So A1 would be work in progress number 1. Because basically my work in progress is a paper that I invite them to rewrite at the end of the semester. So it's kind of a pre-test, post-test approach.
Like a design unit, unit.
So it's the idea that I'm going to use, and I'm just flying with this right now in terms of learning activities. I want to get a sense with their first paper where they're coming from a marketing perspective. So in this paper, again, this is going to be a little rough. You will share what you know about marketing. You know, it's pretty simple. And then again, I put all the details, 1 page, single spaced.
Instructions, right? Yeah.
Yeah, all the stuff. By the way, in my Getting Started folder, I provide 2 examples of papers. A 1-page version, single space, and then a 2-page double space. And it has the, I use APA for the format. That way they can just copy the format so that they're following the, the structure that I need from them. And I can actually put a little reminder right here. If you don't know how to write an APA paper, please go to the Getting Started folder. Oh, Debbie, you're gonna love this.
Now you highlight and then include the link there.
Exactly. So you can link right to course link, to module, to Getting Started.
Oh, that is so cool.
Isn't that great?
Oh, yeah. God, I'm
so,
like driving myself crazy. Okay.
No.
So the link.
So here, I'm going to leave it as is right now. So this is the assignment group is assignments, but you can create new groups. I'll just leave it as is. It's worth 100 points. Submission type, it's going to be a file upload. And I leave unlimited attempts because I want to give them the opportunity to rewrite it if they make a mistake. It's not a group assignment, no peer reviews. And then it's due, let's see, first day of classes is next Wednesday, so I'll have it due quickly by Sunday. I'm gonna have them hit the ground running. So now I save and publish, and now it exists. So it shows you right there, published. When I go back to the module, I'm gonna say, here's your work in progress paper. And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna highlight, then I'm gonna use the course link. I'm gonna go to assignments, and I'm gonna choose A1. So right in the week 1 introduction, in addition to the video, I have both the discussion. Well, I haven't created the discussion yet, but I'll do that next. So they're going to read this article, which they have a link for.
Right.
I'm going to rephrase this. You will. Okay, I'll do it this way.
Do we have
on this link
English teacher
to access the first week's discussion? Make sure to read this article. This article first.
Yeah.
So watch how I do this. I'm going to take this, I'm going to copy and paste it. I'm going to put it right here. This important article. And this I can just delete. So now when they click on this, they're going to go to the article which we saw before about marketing in the COVID era. And then over here, I'm going to create the first discussion. So again, you just go on the left column, you have all the different things that you can create. I'm going to press on the plus symbol and create the first discussion. And again, I use the same structure for all my courses. So all the assignments are A's, all the discussions are D's.
And this is called alignment.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's more just sanity is what I would call it.
There's nice symmetry to this, though. I mean, this
yes,
really
it's
just
symmetry,
flows.
Oh, alignment is the system. Yeah, okay.
I'm so trying to do this.
So marketing in COVID era. And this is my structure for discussions, which some of you are aware of. You will read, and I'll put the article in there again. Oh, actually I can already just put a few words, a few letters, and then I still had it on my clipboard, on my copy and paste. You'll read this article and then participate, post your thoughts. Here are the steps. And I'm a little bit more specific the first discussion because I want them to understand what the expectations are. And bullets are good for this. Post your initial thoughts by Friday, August 28th at 11:59 p.m. And I'm gonna, this goes back to Adam and I were talking earlier, Eastern Daylight Savings Time, because you're gonna potentially have students around the world, so you wanna make sure that they know what time that they're talking about. So you're gonna post your initial thoughts by Friday, August 28th. And I'm probably gonna send something separate to them to say, okay, how does a discussion work? You know, here are the instructions. This is what it looks like. This is how you start a new thread. This is how you respond. But it's going to be queued up the same way that you all participate in OTE. So post your initial thoughts by Friday, August 28th. Comment on at least 3 student posts by Saturday, August. It's very tight, but I'm going to do it anyway. At 11:59 p.m. EDT. Circle back and reply. I'm trying to use 3 different words. Respond to 1 classmate by Sunday, August 30th at 11:59 p.m. And I'm very specific because there's point values. Each discussion is graded as follows. And I use this structure. Go ahead.
I have to, if I don't go down at 5, I don't eat. So
Okay.
I have to leave you now. Thanks a million. What time tomorrow?
Tomorrow, sorry, give me 1 second, Bob. And then you get to eat. Tomorrow is at 1 o'clock. 1 p.m. ET, Eastern Daylight Savings Time.
Okay, I probably can't make it, but I'll see you again.
Okay, take care, Bob.
We are creating this course together.
Yeah. So here we have each discussion, initial post, is 40 points.
Okay.
Each.
I thought you were going to attach a rubric here.
Well, this is a rubric.
Summary.
Yeah, it's a summary. It's not the rubric that I would add, but
macro rubric.
yeah, I really just want to get them. You want to try to convey as much information with as few words. Yeah. Each comment, 15 points. Circle back.
So that circle back is when you respond to your response, right?
Exactly.
My post, original post, someone replied, I'm replying to their post.
Yes. Okay. And I'll explain that in the video.
Yeah, because this is new. So I'm familiar with the first two because we use it, but the circle back, and then it's like, okay, I assume that it should be that one. Yeah.
And I'm gonna put a little asterisk that says 5 points deducted for late. It's very strict in that way, but I want to create a rhythm right from the first week so that they understand what the expectation is. So you'll read.
So
this
where do the points come from?
3 times 15, 45.
So 4 times. So you have each comment. So there's 3.
Oh, okay. I see. I'm sorry.
Physicist. I just thought, yeah, because that is 45 plus 40. That is the 85 plus 1500. Yeah.
Yep. So you read this article and then post your thoughts. Here are the steps. What I'm missing here, okay, I'm not going to play professor, but what's missing here, I was going to say, so what's missing? Prompt.
Yeah,
so
I was right. Your question.
Yeah, the question.
Yeah, I was thinking at the beginning, because usually there is a question and then instructions how to reply, what to reply. I thought that it's like an article. They should again, reflect on that. No?
Do you think the author is accurate? I'm just throwing this out there. Yeah. Do you think the author is accurate? Will this stay the same 10 years from now? Again, I haven't read the article, so I'm just kind of.
Yeah, me too. Yes, I'm trying which question you will just put there without knowing about, imagining about the article. Yeah, you can just say how you would explain.
Right. What's weird about this is it doesn't have. I wonder if I did something. Wow, this. Oh, there you go. Graded.
Yeah, graded. No, yeah, all are. If Blackboard has, the Canvas must have. Yeah.
Oh, so here I'm going to create a new group. So new group is going to be called discussions. And so now that'll all be managed through the grading area. And I'll have the same. What I do here is I put the eventual deadline, which is the 30th, and then I save and publish. All right, so this is, I mean, this is raw, but it's fine. And then I go back here to the first part, and I'm going to
embed it.
Yep. So I select
right there.
Link, course links, and I go right to discussions, and there it is. So now I have a decent amount. I'm going to save and publish. So week 1 introduction, I have my terrible video. And then I'm going to go to the modules because I just want to see how it looks. And you're going to see here you have the week 1 introduction, but until I click on this, they can't see it.
Publish.
I need the module to be published.
Or when we say it's available, right? When we say make available, it's like that, right? Okay.
Right. So here I have the base, the beginning of the first week. And what's funny, it just occurred to me that this course is actually published right now. So if students take a look, they're going to see this and they're going to start replying to the discussion. Well, probably not. They'll probably wait a few days.
Yeah. So question, this.
So now how do you get rid of all of this?
Okay.
That's my problem.
Let me add a file and then let me get rid of the file.
Okay.
So I think that's what you were struggling with, right, Debbie?
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to do a new file. So I got to find a file on my computer. Let's see. What is this? I'm just going to add this because it's random and it has nothing to do with anything. So it's just a file, PDF. It's going to go under course files. I usually indent everything and then add the item. So now it's there, okay? Now, if you don't want the student to see a file, all you have to do is this.
And publish, right?
Unpublish.
And publish. Publish and publish. Make it available.
So where did you click that?
Okay.
When you just clicked it.
So I'm gonna publish this again.
Okay.
So it's updated. So now it's there. So imagine you just brought in the file for the first time, but you're talking about a file that's already been there, right?
Right.
But now it's green. See that when it's published, the color is green, and then you can open it, right?
So if you click on this green arrow.
Where?
Again, do you see it on the right?
No.
Okay.
No, because the people, well, everybody's pictures. Oh, I can move it. Okay, here we go. Oh, geez. All right. Okay. So now I see the arrow. So you clicked on the arrow.
Click on the arrow.
Right.
And
then you just select.
Unpublished.
Unpublished. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, like that.
It's gone.
But what if you wanted to get rid of it completely? Like I want to get rid of it.
Okay. So if you want to get rid of it completely, you go to Files in your left column. Can you see that?
Okay. Wait. I got to move this back this way.
Sorry.
Okay. I got it.
Okay. So you click on Files in your left column.
Right.
And you can see all of your documents.
Okay.
And I think, let's see, I've never actually deleted anything. Oh,
I think that but these 3 dots you can access from the original instead of going to files. You have that at the beginning. Okay, now when you go to the modules, it published and published. Next to that, there were 3 dots. You should be able to access from there as well.
Should. But if not, you can always go to the files area.
No, it should be. It should be. Let's try. Because these 3 dots always means more options, and then you delete, remove.
Yeah, but I tried that. It never said delete on it, on those 3 dots.
Oh, really? So let's go back just to be sure. You can just click on home. Okay. Home is the modules because you set it as the home page.
Right.
And so here under the 3 dots, you can remove.
Remove.
Wait, where is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then it will just take it off completely.
What I do very often, honestly, is I keep stuff in the modules, but I just unpublish them because I might use them the next time I offer the course.
And then the double arrow, you can just move up and down, right?
Yep.
Okay, just move up and down.
Or you just move them like that.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Now here's a little trick that I use, which I think is helpful in Canvas, is I create a holding area. And so what I do is you have this holding area. So maybe you don't need this now. You just drag it to the holding area. And you don't publish it ever because you don't want the students to see it.
Right.
But it allows you to have it if you want to just pull something, and that way you can organize.
Like a storage.
Yep. And you can move these anywhere you want. So you can put week 2.
This is pretty, like the left side navigation panel you have, like see that all this which you call like a home, announcement, assignment. So like how you create those which you call like a pages, and then you upload or populate these pages, like how you create like for example the files or the pages or those are already there, you just make them available.
Yeah, whatever you create automatically gets thrown into those areas. So if you create an assignment, it's automatically in the assignments area. If you
Like
create
instead of you creating specific like assignment link, no, like because in Blackboard there is that plus you, and then you just create in content area the modules and the links, etc. It's not like that. So those are already in Canvas. So if you create assignment, it goes in assignment. If it's content, it goes into pages. Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
For the most part. And I think I might actually, some of these things you can actually hide from the students. So you see the little I?
Yeah. When it's crossed, it means that it's not available. That's
right.
Yeah.
And so sometimes you don't want them looking at certain things.
Yeah.
But you know, that's up to each instructor.
Okay.
Here's another trick that I use, which I think is helpful. I use the text header and I put, don't forget to update discussion article. You know, this is a silly statement, but the reason why I'm using it is because it's a note that you can put to remind you, because you're going to copy this course potentially to the next semester and the next semester and the next semester. This is where you can give yourself little notes so that you update the way that you should. You might say, don't forget to wish them a happy Thanksgiving. Don't forget to give them a replacement assignment or an extra credit opportunity. You know, this is a way to do it. And you don't, as long as this isn't clicked, they can't see it.
It's in published.
Right.
Yeah, this is for you. It's not for students. Yeah, it's for yourself.
Which, by the way, see this right here?
Yeah, I've worked that. I've seen that.
It's a great way to check whether or not
what it's available, what it's not available from the student side. Yeah.
And so they can't see certain things, but they see the to-do, they see the welcome, they see the discussion, they see the homework. And then you just get out of it.
Okay.
Pretty smart.
You know the I with the slash through it? How do you get that there? Like,
okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that. So settings, and I'm pretty sure I'm doing this correctly. Oh, by the way, I highly encourage you to add a picture. They actually use the same website that I use. So if I want to replace this, let's see. I'll come back to your thing tomorrow in a second.
I did that.
Yeah, so you go to Unsplash, which is a great website, and you can find anything. Times Square is what I wanted to use.
Actually, I pulled 2 pictures that I took when I was in Singapore a few years ago.
Oh, nice. And it's good as long as you use your own pictures, but Unsplash is all
public,
royalty free. So I like this picture, and that becomes the cover for what they see on the dashboard. But going back to what Tamara asked, so you have all of these things. Again, they line up with everything to the left that's in blue, but you could make, let's see.
And you can move them up and down.
Yes.
You can, but you can disable.
Yes, it is the move. You see that double. Okay, that one is the move up and down.
So if I disable.
Which one was syllabus?
Oh, I just disabled it.
Which one, but?
I just disabled files. Hopefully I didn't break something.
Like you can do the quizzes, for example, see if it appears.
Oh, look, there it is. It's back. So enable, and then visibility. Let's see, feature options. I thought this is where we did that. You know what, I'm gonna look at quizzes. Huh. Try something else. Nope. I'm gonna go back into settings and let's see. Student view, bear with me everyone.
Yeah.
Students. You used to know how to do this.
Yeah, because it should be like in a tools teaching section, something like that in a Blackboard. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Customize maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Syllabus course. No, this is the first page or something like that. No?
No, it's not. You know what? I might have to go back and figure it out because I used to know how to do this, and now I'm thinking I lost it. Navigation section, apps. Nope.
Those are external apps.
You would think it would be under navigation, but for some reason it's not. Although I'm going to just try one more thing and then I'll break away. I'll just drag this. We'll redirect to course homepage. So now I go home. Let's see if it keeps. Oh, it's still right there. Oh, actually, if I go to student view, can they see files? They still can. So that doesn't work.
Yeah, so that didn't work.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Okay,
that gives me a little bit of homework.
That is the technical. Yeah, the technical part.
That's okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
How are we doing on time? Is it time? Oh, we're past time.
We're past time. Yeah.
So I hope this was a little bit helpful.
Yes,
definitely.
yeah.
And what I'm going to do the next time, I'm going to do it again tomorrow and then again on Monday and Tuesday, is I'm just going to keep working on this course or another course. So this one is remote, so it's a little bit different, but I want to give both variations. Okay?
Damien, I have a couple quick questions.
Yes, I'll stick around for as long as you guys need to.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Go ahead, John.
I thought that tomorrow's session was at 2 p.m. rather than 1.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I guess it didn't update. It's actually at 1 o'clock. I'm sorry.
It is at 1. And is Monday still at 9?
It should be. I think tomorrow's was the only one that changed because there was something else. There's a conflict. So yeah, Monday's at 9 and then Tuesday's at 10.
Okay. And the second question is what we just saw retrievable anywhere, or this was just?
You mean in terms of a recording?
No, the session.
Yeah.
Is it retrievable anywhere, or not? It's probably not. It's not recorded, right?
Yeah, I'm recording it right now.
The whole session's recorded?
Yeah.
Okay, so where do we find it?
I will send it out as an attachment.
Oh, great. Okay. Because I'd like to spend a little more time with certain parts.
Sure.
Thank you so
I'll
much.
write myself a note to do that.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Send out.
That reminder you created, don't forget to.
Yeah, there you go. A dose of your own medicine, sir.
Okay.
I have a quick question. What's a flipped classroom? Is a flipped classroom just you have the discussion post the assignment?
Bye. I have to leave.
Essentially, you provide all the content in advance. So if you're talking about a remote course, you'd give it in advance. And then when you meet, the expectation is you read everything, you did everything so that we can have a deep discussion. And that's, the flipped classroom is very much in line with face-to-face teaching or remote teaching. So the idea is that you don't spend the class time together, the time together going through the material for the first time. You're going through it as remember when you read about this? Well, let's talk about application. So the idea is to apply everything that they've already consumed versus, if I were to give you information for she left. If you got the information for the first time and then, you can't really process it that quick, but if you consumed it before class, then you can process. Then you can apply it in class. You guys have any other questions? It's just you two. Bob's chair.
Yeah, okay, so I'm playing with this as you're talking. Okay,
Right.
so I have, I don't know what I'm doing here. I think I do, but I'm not quite sure. Okay, so I did the quick link to my syllabus and I clicked it and I went to where yeah, it's okay. I went to edit. I highlighted the quick link to syllabus.
Right.
Then I went to that the 3 dots on the top. I went to the link. And then I went to the course links, and I clicked on assignments, and I clicked on the thing that said syllabus or overview, and then I went back to the quick link and I clicked it.
Right.
But now it's still highlighted. So is that right?
Is it in blue or is it highlighted?
It's in blue, but it's also high. And if I click it, it says link options.
What I would say is save and publish, and then check it out from a student view and see if it works.
Oh, so when I click link options, then a box comes up on the side and it says text quick link to syllabus overview, which is what I wanted.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds like it's right.
And then do I just get out of that? And
yeah.
Okay. So it's an update. Oh, okay, update. Hang on one second. I think maybe that's why it's still. Okay, so now let's see. Okay. So all right, and that should bring me to my syllabus, which is the template. And it did. Wow. Okay. All right. So now, what other questions did I have? Okay. How do you email from Canvas?
Announcements. And this is what's really important, I think, is, and I'll show you, share screen.
Because somebody said inbox.
I mean, you can. I don't want to discredit that, but I think it's better if you do everything through announcements, because then you can keep everything in one place. Okay, so here we are, and yes, you can go to where it is. Well, just do it in announcements. I'm gonna keep it simple. You click in announcements. Right. You do a plus sign for announcements. Same process as creating anything else.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have fun. Marketing. Oh, no, I don't want that.
That comes up sometimes too. I don't know why that comes up.
Yeah. Test. An extra credit point to the first student that emails me back at TeachingMVP at stjohns.edu.
Now you're going to get a slew of emails.
Maybe. And then you just save and it automatically sends.
Okay, and then it takes care of the whole class.
Yeah, and the great thing about this, and why I think this is the best way to email, like I know there's certainly going to be some instructors that are just going to email everybody out of their Outlook, which is fine, but announcements, it's great because the students can always go back. They have all the information there. Just like OT, you never had to, you didn't have to dig through your Outlook to try to find an email from me. You could just go, I know that it helped out a couple of students because they had it and they could just go into announcements and it's right there. So I send all my
inbox doesn't save.
Oh, really?
It just goes away. And I thought, no, I can't do that. And what is the little box next to the picture? Because I'm afraid to click that on.
So if you click on this, if you wanted to delete them all.
Oh, okay. So that's for delete. Okay. So we don't want
delete them.
Okay. Yeah. Don't want to delete.
And actually, when you copy the course, it actually copies all of the announcement messages as well.
Oh, okay.
So which is good because you can hide. I think you can hide them. I guess not. But you can save certain ones and then reuse them.
Yeah. Those 3 little dots mean something different every time you go someplace else.
Yeah, it's
They're
just
not always
settings.
consistent, you know. On your course, on your OTE,
Right.
there were times when you said something about no comments allowed or something like that. There was a couple of times that you had done, 1 or 2 times you did that, where there were no comments. You just posted something and it said, this discussion has no comments or does not allow comments or something.
Yeah, now remember that even though I have a part in refining the course, I did not create the original course.
Oh, okay.
So some of those things, that's Ian and Tara that threw those in.
Oh, okay.
So
yes.
but you do have that flexibility. You can set up anything the way that you want it.
So when I set my homepage up, I don't know where I am now, but I didn't do the modules, although that kind of makes sense. I did more of an overview, like I have a picture and then it has the, the statement, the St. John statement that they wanted out there.
So you're not using, okay, so I think I know what you're doing. So you created
I chose the
homepage, which is,
no, it wasn't the activity stream. It might have been maybe syllabus. Yeah, might have been the syllabus.
But the way that they look at syllabus is different. And so.
Yeah, that's, and then also you see where you have the details?
Yeah.
Those were created in discussion and announcement, and it automatically comes under course summary then. Because I kept trying to figure out why is some things coming up and some things aren't. So in discussion and announcements, it would automatically come under course summary then. Okay,
yes.
All right.
So you could, I mean, this is it's fine if you want to have this be the homepage, but I just like having modules. It's just easier. When I log in and when the students log in, they just see every week.
Right.
That's a personal preference kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
But I like the ability to say, or to put an image here, for instance, which might be fun. Like, there you go.
Yeah, I don't, where's my,
course images. What do I have?
Okay.
I don't think I have any course images.
Oh.
So I might just go here, upload image.
Now I had, so the 2 images I took, one was for my global lit, and it's the picture of the ship that's on top of the hotel in Singapore, and I thought that was pretty cool.
That is cool.
And this other one was the botanical gardens there, and I used that for my creative writing because it looks like War of the Worlds. I mean, it could be anything. And in that, I was thinking could be their first discussion, like, what does this picture say to you? That type thing. But
yeah, and you can change all the size and everything of the picture.
That I was getting right. It was, once I realized that I put up the wrong syllabus, I thought, oh God, how do I get this thing off now? So, but okay. Well, Damien, thank you so much. And I may show up tomorrow. You also have one on Friday at 11 o'clock?
Yeah, Fridays is a little bit different. Friday and next Wednesday, I believe, was a response to a few people talking to me, how do you start adjuncting? And I'm going to, obviously you don't need it. And neither do you, John. But there are some people that aren't in the game, so to speak, and they don't know how. And so I thought it'd be fun to provide a little session.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't thank you enough. I mean, this has been incredible.
My pleasure.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Thanks so much for your time. Extra time too.
John, do you have any other questions before we close? Or are you good?
Not right now.
Okay.
All right.
See you guys soon.
See you tomorrow.
Okay. Bye.
Take care.
Okay. Leave.